Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decades since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Arizona Cardinals and the Baltimore Ravens.
The career is my estate when you in your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Return coming from the 6. Moves away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
At the 27-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Able to get it to Benson. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They're throwing it. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Kids at the 25-yard line. Pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Lamar out of the pistol. This is a heater going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And they are all the way to that red zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Looking underneath here, Benson. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Just a yard left to go on second down. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Virginia. And he'll still have some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
Turning to Benson on third. They'll have the first down and even more. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And the Cardinal first.
Now looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face second down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Cut out left. He's out in the clear. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Return coming from the 6. Showing a little burst so far. There he goes on the right side. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cardinals in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. A little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it.
Football is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's taken down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Devontae Walker. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Turn to Henry on 3rd. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the turnover into a lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cardinals 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Out to his wide out, it's a screen. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or 2 miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
2nd down pass play coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Cardinal first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become the quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Woods on the coverage.
Here's a throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
So far, this script has dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Catch made over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit, the high percentage make.
This will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. That one's cut along the left sideline. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
180. Sit up. 180. Finish it up. Sit up.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens holding the lead inside of M&T Bank Stadium. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing. Caught, nice game left side. And This is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. It's Benson on the give. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third and just 2 to go. Now trying to run for it with Benson. Ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! Unfortunately, the Cardinals made it to that one first. They'll maintain possession. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. This time it's a passing play. He's got it near the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Looking inside the red zone. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. And now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. We'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. This is Cox, that's Walker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Jackson. His pass is complete, that's Zay Flowers. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. 2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Hey, middle. It's hard. 13. Again,
it's Jackson to the air. It isn't holding up. They're into the drop-in. And It'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
6 yards.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Cardinals going nickel here on third.
Report! Middle. What?
Here he goes, third and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks,
he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Escapes a defender. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working now from the gun. Caught for big yards on the right side. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again to throw on second. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll throw, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return.
At their own 7-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. Makes the tackle. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. He intercepts the pass. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals take over at the start of the red zone. He's tackled right at the 20. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's Nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down. Working quickly here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Flush down out to his left. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off to play fake. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
It's a gain of 20. And the Baltimore first
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
44-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On the move, hit it right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Baltimore first.
They go play fake with Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Walker. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 22 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
On first down, Jackson. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 35, Cardinals 31. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. A lot of space ahead. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. Went to the oh-well 1-2 many times, Brock, but this time the defense was ready for it.
If you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and he had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set. 2nd down, looking for options. Ooh, puts him under this one, right side. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you don't like back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. He's going to throw it. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He can run it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Play action now with Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Forward, all set to go now from the 35. First down throw for Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Baltimore, first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's second down.
Okay, this defense finally set enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Going deep here for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And they were all over this one. They stop him short, and the fake fails.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, so one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
First down, play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down. Throwing it again here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Running back sent in motion. Still sticking with the passing game. Benson's got it. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you've got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. 4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 14. First down, Arizona.
In the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. It slips through. 2nd down coming up. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming as a fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Offensive line fast.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. No change to the call in the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals cut the lead down to 10.
48. Cardinals 38.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Tonight.
They're going to pass it here. The left side caught by Andrews. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner. That should all but do it here. Trying to set this up quick.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Forced to hurry up here.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up. Lamar throwing again. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
19 yards. That's another Baltimore 1st down.
And again, it's Jackson. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Brought in close to the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand.
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
54. Cardinals, 38. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. Able to get it to Benson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.